All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. I am here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the multi-time flag football champion, Daniel. I got a little game for you today. All right,
All right,
this is
what we on?
how
What we
this is
on?
how we gonna do it. Instead of just straight breakdowns, I got this idea from from watching Mina Kimes from ESPN, and
Okay.
so we're gonna be breaking down the AFC North and the NFC North. Okay, but how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna give you two teams and you're gonna pick one team, which team you're gonna rank higher than the other team, and then we can talk about why.
Okay. Two teams from like either, I mean, the same division
From the
or it
same
don't matter.
division, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
same
From
division. All
each,
right,
and then
got
we'll just go from one division to the other one. So I wanted to start with the AFC North this time.
you. Okay.
So the two teams I'm gonna give you to pick from, and you're gonna pick who to rank higher,
Okay.
are the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, well, that's easy. I'm going Ravens on that one. Like, yeah.
I figured as
I
much.
bet,
Yeah,
yeah. I ain't going nowhere. I mean, why? Like Steelers going into next year with Aaron Rodgers, right?
yeah, yep. He's coming back.
Okay, so I don't trust that. I mean, they won the division last year, yeah. But the winner of that division on wrong one. What they win 9, 10 games last year?
10, yeah.
Yeah. So do you really think Baltimore is over under this year's 12? Like if everybody stay healthy, I feel like with Baltimore is gonna win. Now I
It's
mean there's
12,
reports
really.
coming out. Yeah, I mean, but and do you expect the
No, I guess,
realistically,
yeah.
do you expect the Steelers to win 12 games this year?
No, fuck no.
No. Yeah, correct. So
Hell
it's just like
no.
that. So we ain't even got to get into the X's and O's with that pick. It's just like
True.
the Ravens. The Ravens. I mean, I'll be very surprised if the Ravens don't sweep the Steelers this year. Like so. I mean,
Fair.
I'm not. I'm not really. I mean, the
Can I ask you one
Ravens.
question,
What?
though, about the Ravens? Because I feel like we're in agreement that the Ravens are at the top of the division. To me, the
Oh,
only.
I didn't say all that, but I feel
Oh,
you.
shit. Well, they're over the Steelers. Let's say that then. All right.
Correct.
What the fuck is what is this Ravens team? What are they? What am
I,
I
and
looking
that's
at right
that, and
now?
that's the reason. I think we don't know what they are, but I think they're good enough to be over the Steelers. Like when you
Okay,
start
yeah,
putting them in the boat of other good teams, but I mean, if you want to put it off of last year, a lot of the good teams we all asking what are they this year,
that's
and the
true. Yeah,
and the Ravens are a part of that list. So we giving all these teams a boost because we know what they can be, these quarterbacks what they can be, these teams what they can be. But a lot of like, I mean, we ain't gonna deep dive into the other divisions, but we know Chiefs got new running back and new OC, and then you got the Bears and the Lions and all that division. But
mm,
so, but you know the Ravens got a new coach and OC, right? Or is it
mm,
just a new head coach? Monken.
I think it's the whole
Todd,
new staff, right?
I want to. Todd, who's their coach? Todd Monken, right? Or is it? Or what is he? What is he? The OC? Monken is the OC, or is he the head coach?
Hold on, hold on. New offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle.
Okay, Declan Doyle is the OC. That means who's the head coach?
Yeah, hold on. Jesse Mentor. That's what they got. It's a whole new
Mentor.
staff.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So
whole
yeah,
new
Mentor.
staff.
Okay.
That's what I
Who
thought.
the hell
Yeah.
is Monken go to? But yeah, so Jesse Mentor is the head coach. Declan Doyle is the OC. So we don't.
Yeah,
Mentor came
yeah.
from the Chargers, right? He was somewhere with the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I'm just going off my
Mm,
head.
yeah, yeah.
But uh and then Declan Doyle is from Ben Johnson's tree. So but there's just reports saying he's gonna play more under center.
Which the whole league is going to. So yeah.
But with Derrick Henry, that might probably be better because you don't want him in shotgun right next to Lamar. You want him to get 5 yard head start up behind the
True.
center and just go crazy.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I mean, Lamar did say the last time he played under center, he was in youth football, so I mean he did do it
Goddamn.
before.
He was fucking 10 years old.
So, but I mean with those two teams, I mean I don't really know much about what the Steelers. I didn't really follow Steelers off season. I just know the Steelers. We all know what the Steelers want to be: an 8 to 10 win team and sneak into the
Yeah,
playoffs
and
and
just
get
barely get
and
in.
then get smacked the first round. Like so that no, I got the Ravens easily on that one. What about what? So what's your view on it? I mean, I'm sure you have the Ravens.
Uh, yeah, I have the Ravens over the Steelers easy, and a sneaky thing that's another one here. Mike McCarthy is the head coach of the Steelers. Also, I don't know if you, because I forgot that for a second until you said something. I was like, wait, they have a new coach also, and I forgot who it
Oh yeah,
was.
that's true.
And it's fucking Mike McCarthy back
Yeah,
with
but
Aaron
so all right,
Rodgers.
I'm not finna sit here and do glory days of 2012.
Well,
Like what?
let's go back to the Ravens roster real quick because I just wanted to kind of look at that. Is this so? Like another thing I wanted to try to do with some of the teams as we go through them is kind of map out how many good players are on this Ravens team, like top 12 players at their position. How many do you think there is? Is it three?
I mean, you got
Lamar,
Lamar, Derrick.
Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton, and then everybody else is to me is questionable. Mark
I don't
Andrews is
know.
questionable.
I don't know who on a line. I mean, one somebody on a
Uh,
line is it Slater? It's not Slater.
Matabuke. Are you talking about offensive line?
Yeah,
Ronnie
never
Stanley.
said Stanley. Maybe
How old is Ronnie Stanley though? 35?
he up
32.
there. I feel like.
Okay, he's 32. I'm about to say he got to be getting close to
I
year
mean, he's probably
10.
top 12 in his
Yeah. Okay.
position. I mean, they
Yeah.
did. I mean, they did have. I mean, he ain't there no more. He's on the Giants, but likely was. But they let him walk, which is
It
crazy to
was
me.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. Well, I don't think they let him walk. I think he just followed Harvard
They weren't
to
gonna
New
pay
York.
him. They paid
Yeah,
fucking what they pay Zay Flowers $40 million or something crazy.
35, 30, something like that. Like that man,
You're
bro.
not
Ain't
that's
never in my
crazy.
life was he ever the guy I thought that was gonna reset, not
No.
reset, but got 35,
Top of the market.
35,
Yeah.
bro.
A 5-7 thousand yard
Is he a
receiver.
1,000 yard?
Yeah, he was 1,205 last year, and then the year before that 1,004,
But it
and
don't
then
look like that though.
no. Well, I mean, it's because he's the
He's
Ravens.
literally the only guy they could throw to though,
He's the
too.
only guy catching balls, which makes it even weirder that he only has. He's only basically a 1,000 yard receiver.
He should be somewhere like 17, 1,800 the way they throw on the ball. But
But see,
when you his size,
that's where
like,
this gets weird. It's
but
just
they was a three tight end system as well though, because they
exactly
had Mark Andrews and Likely, and then
Smythe.
Smythe or Hurt. And then the year before they had Hurst and
Yeah,
things like that. So, and then they do like throwing swing passes to Justice Hill a lot.
yeah, boy. But it is. It's like so. He's like that. He got paid because he's the number one receiver, and it's just that's how the shit works.
On that team.
Yeah, you are the number one receiver. There's no question about it. So he got paid as a no questions number one receiver. Now,
Yeah, but
I mean, we did the
but
who has the
but
worst
okay,
receiving
so
core. This is not great.
that no, that was up there.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Bro, like we trying to. I mean, they relying on Zay Flowers,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the rookie they just got from USC. What's his name?
Lane.
Jacoby Lane, and
Surratt from Indiana. Surratt, however you say it.
yeah, or who two good receive. I mean,
Yeah.
they were good in college,
You're
but
you're
how many
counting on them though. You're counting on a
how
third
good,
and
how
fourth
many
round
good
receiver.
receivers in college come to the NFL and just
Yeah, no, I mean
we've
once
seen
every
great receivers
5 years.
not do good. Like it's just like so. I I don't know. I just have to see. I mean, I just want to. I just don't know what are they gonna do. Like
Because the offensive line is still meh.
I just don't want to have this conversation again, and I just don't want to say it because it's gonna it's just gonna bring up the conversation
Just go
again,
ahead, man.
and then it's just gonna be like, oh, you just always hate Lamar. You're a hater. He's not a great passer, and I just want to see him be a passer, but I don't think he can be. So I'm just trying to be. I just want to know what are they going to do offensively.
I mean, if they're gonna go under center more,
Then
he's
he's not
not running the
passing more.
ball. Yeah, like he's not
Well,
running the
see,
ball as much.
okay, but that's
We're
also
gonna run him out of bootlegs? That'd be fucking
well, that's
crazy. You want him to
I'm
die?
pretty sure there's going to be a lot of bootlegs, play actions,
Lamar
and
Jackson
then
will. I think if you are running bootlegs with Lamar, he's gonna play 6 games this year because he has to turn his back to the defense. He already has trouble scrambling like behind the line of scrimmage sometimes,
yeah.
and
So
now
that
you
means
want
if
him
one of
to.
his tackles miss a block, somebody miss a
He's
block,
gonna
and he don't see it,
die.
he's gonna get smacked.
Yeah, like what the fuck? We see it with
Listen,
look the 49ers. Their quarterback Brock Purdy, whoever it is, gets hurt every other year because of that exact shit right there. You asking
that
somebody to
ain't
put
that
themselves
ain't
into
your
danger.
that ain't your lineman stepping on your ankles.
Yeah, because when you run in
But
play action from under center, like you are
but they
turning
gonna
your
have.
back to the defense.
But so what do? So you go under play action, you go under center. It helps out your predictability,
Mm-hmm.
being less predictable, and Derrick Henry running. But if you
Yep.
go out of shotgun, it hurts Derrick Henry running,
Yep.
but it doesn't help your passing game because
No.
nobody's scared of the passing
Of
game.
course
Like
not.
so what? So what? It's
We're also going to be asking Lamar Jackson, who we both agree to a certain extent probably isn't the best at reading coverages while he's staring at it from the snap from pre-snap.
you want him to turn around,
Yeah, now we're going to
look,
ask
and
him
then
to
see what's going on.
turn his back to the defense, possibly sometimes run a bootleg out of that, and also throw downfield. Because also that's the other thing is like if you're going if you're running play action, it's not to throw a 3 yard screen out of it.
No, you got to you got to hit
It
this. You got to hit some windows.
yeah, we're going 10, 15, 20 yards deep most of the time on these play actions. So now we're asking him to throw to. I mean,
Who?
you're gonna be
I mean,
counting on the
it's gonna
rookies.
sound like a Zay Flowers dig across the field.
Yeah,
Nico Collins dig across the field. That's what it's gonna
I
sound
mean, you're gonna be
like.
throwing a lot of jump balls
But
to
Nico
Jacoby
is
Lane because he's big. Was he 6'5", 6'4"?
some, but Zay Flowers is not as big as Nico. So if you think
No,
him digging across the field for 300 times in the
bro,
season,
he better be wide
okay,
open.
that's why he
Shit.
got 35 million in because y'all was just gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Like it's like
just have him get his
we
head
gave
taken off two
it's like you
times a
don't come
game.
across, you get ready to run digs across the middle.
Ooh, and just have Lamar throw. Lamar don't know where he throwing the ball because
Oh, he do.
he's gonna
It's gonna
be
be there.
handoff, turn around. Okay, now I gotta throw it. There is no like dancing. You gotta let it go. But yeah, this is a weird team. I don't really. The defense is the part that scares me the most.
I yeah, because I mean, who's on the defense right now?
Hendrickson, Kyle Hamilton. That's your big. Those are your two good
Trey
players.
Oh, Henderson. I thought you said Trey Henderson is on there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they got him because Max Crosby went back to. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Metabuke in the middle. Roquan Smith, who kind of meh, he had a meh year because wasn't it last year his first year with the? No, damn, 3 years. Damn, that's crazy. So yeah, he just been kind of meh since then, since going to Baltimore.
Hmm. Who are
Uh,
they corners?
see, that's where you get weird too. Nate Wiggins,
Mm.
Awuzie, and
Oh,
Marlon
okay.
Humphrey.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
It's cool. It's just not.
it's a cool defense, but I mean that's one.
What are we? Again, this is what
It's
we're.
going to be definitely a defense. They a defensive led team for the first couple of weeks. It has to be
Until they figure
until
it
they
out.
figure out that offense. Yeah, until they gonna have yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get to though, because then who's okay? You got Roquan Smith. Can you name me another linebacker?
On
Like,
the
because
on the
they run a 3-4. So can you name me one of the other one of the other who's the other inside linebacker?
on the Ravens.
Yeah,
Shit, I wasn't even gonna name Rokon. Shit, so I mean that.
But yeah, okay, that's
Who
right. Yeah, that's kind of
the
what I mean.
who the
Right.
other ones?
Teddy Buchanan. That's
Okay.
the projected starter. Trenton Simpson, Reed Williford,
Nah.
Carl Jones.
Did they get rid of everybody? Who the fuck are these dudes?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah,
I feel like I just
those are
got
all
names on the back of
second
the
year
jerseys on
guys.
NCAA early
Yeah,
NCAA
just
'09 and
auto
just who are these
generated.
dudes?
Smith, Smith, and
Who are these
Smith.
guys?
Smith Johnson. Like, okay, cool.
It's like, yeah, I got me a
Smith,
little.
Johnson, and Williams. Nice.
It ain't even a name that you can't now pronounce, and you be like, "Oh yeah, he nice." Like he just
Yeah.
all just like, "Oh, here these
Dave
Americans playing
Williams.
linebacker."
Oh shit.
Yeah. Nah, that's not a good linebacker core. At least we got a Tranquil and a Cochran and shit.
Yeah.
Like they got a.
It's
But yeah,
just ooh. It's I don't know. I guess they'll be better than the
uh,
Steelers. That's why I want to throw it out there.
yeah,
So let's go to the next
yeah.
one. The next matchup would be
Why
Steelers Bengals.
Bengals?
Okay.
For every reason this I say about the Steelers, and I'm 100%. Since we already named the Ravens, I think the Bengals is winning that division this year.
Oh
If
man.
they stay, if the healthy bug, I hope the healthy bug don't hurt my prediction and my money and my pockets, Joe Burrow. But
Oof.
I do. I think I got Joe Burrow winning that division and winning the MVP this year. Sneaky pick. I just let you go.
Wow. Okay.
So
Uh.
I think
God
I don't
damn.
know. Bro, I've always liked they. I mean, I just like how they can score. They've always been able to score, and
Yes.
they just can't stay healthy. So that's never been an issue. Whenever Joe Burrow was healthy, he was out there putting up 500 yards a game easily.
Okay.
Not okay. That's a
Well,
hyper.
not
That's
last year,
like
but
a
yeah.
hyperbole.
But he
Yeah,
was
but that
dinged
was a
up.
hyperbole. But he went into last year dinged up, so I didn't
Yeah.
really put last year as a factor. But previous years when he was healthy and he had two healthy receivers, they went active. They just never had a defense.
Yeah.
But
You
the
ha-
moves they
you
made
got it
this
now.
offseason made me think that if they just had a middle of the pack defense, and it was the same argument the Chiefs had the year when we lost the Super Bowl with the 31st, well, the AFC Championship with the 31st ranked defense, and we was like, man, give us the 20th ranked defense,
Yeah.
and we going to the Super Bowl and winning. That next year, our defense was like 21st or
Yeah.
19th or some shit like that. We went to the Super Bowl and won. That's the same kind of. I ain't saying they're gonna beat the Chiefs this year with that just that scenario.
I
I'm just
mean,
saying, y'all.
they play regular season, so
I'm just saying, give them a middle of the pack defense with that offense that and Joe Burrow stays healthy. That's my pick.
I think they
That's my pick.
they
Those
have
moves on defense was good. I think
yeah.
those is a real good defensive move. Like for a team that like out of all the teams this offseason that said we need to address something and we're gonna go at it heavy. I think them and the Cowboys and the Chiefs probably did the best at addressing their weakest points this
Yeah.
offseason and doing it.
They did the thing I've been like begging NFL teams kind of need to get with the NBA model. And when you're a team who's kind of middling and you have a high contract guy, you can swap him out for four guys. Football is the one where it's like, hey, this is the easiest thing to do right here. Get four mid-level guys for $40 million instead of have one $40 million edge rusher
Right.
because you turn Trey Hendrickson into Boye Mafe, Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Allen. They still have B.J. Hill. They still have Shamar Stewart. You got, you know what I mean?
There's
Like,
some notable names. It ain't
yeah.
like you got some straight. Mafe was one of the top DEs in the free agency. Jonathan Allen, we
Mm-hmm.
know what that is. Dexter Lawrence was a beast
Mm-hmm.
with the Giants. So I mean,
You turned one guy who was also injury prone
right.
into a handful, like a full rotation of defensive linemen,
Yeah.
which I think helps you a lot more when it's just we got a guy who can pass
Go
rush.
crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
and then Brian Cook.
And then Brian Cook in the back. I would say Brian Cook in the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he wasn't. I mean, I never really liked him in the back end zone coverage. While he's beatable,
Yes.
but but he's better than who they had. How about that?
Yeah,
He's experienced and he's won. So he could
true.
get so it's just that's a little bit of up from that. So I think they did what they needed to do, and that gave me enough. I think that defense can at least win that division. Like and put like because I'm trying to think
Yeah.
who else in that division defense is going to like put up against that offense.
I don't know, but this is why. So my quasi hot take here was this is
Are
it.
we missing a team?
Yeah, we got one more, but it's the team you would obviously forget about. We'll throw them in there at the end. But my thing here for the Bengals, this is it for
Oh, the
Joe.
Browns.
Yeah,
Duh.
this is it for Joe Burrow, man. If you can't figure out a way to get back into having playoff success, even if he gets hurt, to me, we got to start having a conversation of he's moving him.
Retire.
No, not retire. We just you're done being in the top five. You don't get to just
Yeah, oh, yeah.
perennially be in the top five because you beat Patrick Mahomes 6 years
Well, if he
ago in
get
the
hurt again,
playoffs.
if he get hurt again, we gotta start talking about him like we talk about Tua.
True.
Something because ain't like we can't keep. But then again, it's the same argument with Lamar. They played the same amount of games the last 4 years,
Yeah.
but one gets deemed injury prone and one don't. So
Yeah.
what are we doing with that?
Well, I mean, we know you can't criticize Lamar for a very specific reason on TV if you're an old white man. We know how
I
that
ain't on
goes.
TV and I ain't white,
And then
so I'm
the
just
only then the other problem is the only black people allowed on fucking major media anymore are 60-year-olds who have been journalists their whole life or people that played the sport. And obviously there's a little bit of a bias there with NFL players towards Lamar Jackson specifically. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah, but
but yeah, this is over
like
with. We gotta. He has to be totally removed
yeah,
from any top five conversations.
because if we don't put Justin Herbert in the top five because of talent,
Exactly.
then we can't put Burrow in there right now because of talent. After this year, it's just like even though he yeah, so
It's time to
and
move
Herbert ain't
on.
never it's yeah, it's time. We're trying to it's
You
probably gonna be
have a
Drake May.
defense. The whole
It's
offense is
like
still together. You have a defense. Your offensive line is still pretty dog
well,
shit. They really didn't
yeah,
do
but
anything.
you've had to. How about you got a? I don't know if you got a top 10 defense, but you got a better defense. Probably the best defense you've had in
You've
your
had, yeah,
career.
in at least the last 3 years, minimum.
Right.
So like this is it. You don't get it. You don't get any more chances. Like you will obviously, literally, he will get more chances. But for people's, to me, you're gonna get shoved back into the like the Trevor Lawrence,
Like
Caleb Williams
you don't get
side.
another season of not making the playoffs or not
Yeah,
doing something like not being all that crap,
yeah.
but and still making it to the top
And we
five.
still just throw
Like
you in
that
there
that
automatically. Hell no.
yeah. And that if healthy, he can do it. That's a dead argument. That like this is probably the last year where you can use. Oh man, if healthy,
Well,
it's just
he's
like
never healthy. So
yeah,
now what? It's like Embiid. It's like, well, if
or
Embiid can
AD.
play if he can play 70, 60 games, well, he doesn't play 60 games. It's just, that's
Just pray for
Lamar.
40 and a playoff push.
Yeah, we're
But
asking, can Joe Burrow play more than 12 games a year? And right now, it's no, he can't. So, and then on top of that, the years that he is healthy, they didn't win. Because what was the last full healthy year he had? Let me see.
when the year they went to the Super Bowl or no? Did he miss games that year?
No, 2024. So not last year, but the year before that.
What was that? That was 2024. Wasn't they like seven or
They was
something?
terrible, yeah. Uh, 9-8. I think they missed the
Oh, okay,
playoffs.
yeah. Because everybody's like, well, if the Bengals sneak in, the Chiefs gonna
Yep,
be
yep,
scared. It's
yep.
just
That
like
was that. Yes.
nobody,
Oh my
nobody gives a
god.
fuck.
That was the last healthy season he had, and then the last healthy season he
But
had
he had
before.
5,000 yards that year, didn't he?
Yep, 5,043 and 9. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said. If that year with this defense, whole nother scenario.
but you know what?
So they just got to
Joe Burrow is a great like.
see. That's why people still do it because just 2 years. 2 years
Yeah,
removed from 5,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, which is like, what the fuck, dude?
but
Like,
here's a basketball comparison I have for Joe Burrow. Is he just a LaMelo Ball, and are the Bengals just the Hornets right now?
nah,
Where you
the
have
Horner, because I was about to
he
say, I
putting
think
up
Lamelo gonna be way
25,
different
10,
with it.
and 10.
I think gonna be way different with
But
Minnesota.
I mean, LaMelo with the Hornets maybe the past 2 years. He's got
Oh,
ankle
like so, like
injuries where he's missing a ton of
yeah,
games. When he's there, he's putting up 25, 10, and 10 and shooting 35, 40%. But it just doesn't equate to winning
winning.
because then, like last year, you got Con Knipple who's not playing defense. You got Brandon Miller who's not playing
Because
defense. And now you just got three guys not playing defense, but we win a bunch of
but
games.
they all bucket, but they
Yeah.
don't want to play defense.
We can score 140 the way the Bengals can score 40, 35, 40 points every game, but it just hasn't equated
It's gonna be
to
a shootout.
wins. So like that's my thing is it's time to we got to figure this out. Okay. So now we have Steelers and Browns.
I guess we got to do it for the sake of the division.
Yeah, we got to
But
figure the division out. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So obviously, I'm gonna go Steelers over the Browns. I
Okay.
just, I don't know. I don't with the Browns. Like, I mean, you know the gripe with Shador. I ain't finna go. If y'all want to know the gripe with our gripe, Shador gripe, go look at the later videos and you can hear it all about it. But and then I don't think Watson is ever gonna get back to who they think he was back 7 years ago. Well, how long
Yeah.
ago was that? Like, I mean,
Four
currently
years
Shador is
ago.
beating them now in stats for training camp.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think the reason why he said all that on out on what is that in his post training camp interviews on TV and things like that, talking about he don't mind staying in Cleveland X, Y, and Z because he know he probably ain't gonna get another shot nowhere else.
You're done. They paid you all
Like,
that fucking money for you to just
but
be nothing.
I mean, I might, to be honest, it's the NFL. You might not know. Somebody
He's
might
played
give.
19 games in 3 years,
But the thing about it is,
and he
if he
didn't play last
showed,
year,
if if they start Shador
which they should.
right, which he probably will start, do you think they give him the year, or do you think there's
They,
going to be some type of leash because Deshaun is there? So what? And that's why I think it's going to be a whole nother fiasco to where it's not even going. Nobody's going to even care about the Browns win or lose. It's going to be more about what Shador is doing and when is Deshaun Watson coming in and Shador fuck up.
mm,
Especially if the quarterback's not doing well and the defense is the reason why they winning. Do you bring in Deshaun for a different spark, or do you do like so what?
I guess who you got to tell me who did the owners want Shador to be drafted?
I feel like that's the reason why he's
Well, then
there.
he has
Because
to play. There's
well,
no
I mean
question. He
he's
has
going
to
to
play now.
play, but the owners was also the reason why they gave Deshaun that much money. Ain't they the same owners?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so the owners wanted both these dudes. So now they got to decide who they want to play. The dude they decided to draft as their future, or the dude they literally gave their future to.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, that's why Stefanski is gone, and that's where Todd Bunkin is at.
yeah, okay, so
Is the
that's what
Browns.
Todd Monken was with the Browns. Okay.
So yeah, it's like, I mean, you kind of have to, right? You kind of have to
I
go.
mean, so, but let's break down, since we broke down we didn't break down the Steelers roster, but
It's not
whatever.
good.
Yeah, DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers is all I know. But oh, they got a Fitzpatrick, and he's still over there. But not who.
For who? Steelers or
No,
Browns?
the Browns running back is their best player, right? Damn. What
Judkins.
Judkins,
Okay.
is he their best offensive player right
I
now?
was gonna say let's do the how many good players do you think the Browns have at
On their team or just
on the team?
offense?
So like top 12 to 14ers. We
Top
can
12 at they 12 at
yeah
14ish at their
above the
position.
middle of the fucking league. Yeah,
But shit, the league's going down to 35 now.
I mean
Shador was 35th out of 35 quarterbacks in the
Boy,
rankings.
yeah, that's
I
just
mean, yeah, it's
crazy.
like, just
You
like
got backups,
it's only
multiple
32
backups.
teams.
Uh,
Deshaun ain't even played, and he was 31.
is Jared Verse top half of the league at
And
edge
nah, the
rusher?
DEs is deep.
It's
Deep.
crazy
That's a
deep.
deep.
Yeah.
That's a deep. Jared Verse is good. I gotta look at the list of
Oh,
DEs,
the
but that's
linebacker. Uh, whatever the fuck, the white
I
dude.
mean, do you? I think Junkins is a top 12 running
Was
back.
what he had 156.
Fanning,
Fanning the tight. No, not yet.
no, not yet.
No,
He could
he
be. He's
could
not
be
bad. He's good. I
skill
mean,
wise, but
he's
I don't think what he have 72 receptions for 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. No, not yet.
that put him top 10.
I,
It's not too far. Travis had 800 yards, and
did
that made him like seventh, eighth.
Yeah, but that
I'm
didn't.
just
That was
saying,
a
man.
that was a
Like,
nasty
I'm
800
trying to.
yards
Hey,
though. All right,
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to. But he also older. But I'm trying to help the
true.
cuz out. But
So one
I mean,
Schlesinger.
the linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, who's on Brown's line? Don't they got a line? Somebody on their line easily.
Mason Graham, Malik Collins, Jared Verse, Alex Wright. No, because Miles
Not
Garrett
that
is
line. That O
gone.
line.
Oh,
Yeah, the other line. The O line.
Spencer Fano, the draft pick, Zion Johnson. Is that okay from the Lions? Okay. Uh, Elgden Jenkins, Tevin Jenkins, and Titus Howard. Nah.
I
No.
couldn't tell you none of them.
So bad offensive line, bad receivers.
They ain't got Joe. No, that nigga. I'm about to go. I'm about to show my age.
So just
But
one and a half. We'll call it one. We'll give Fannin a
you
half.
said who they say? Who's the safeties and DB? You tell me no safeties or DBs on that team?
Denzel Ward. There we
Oh
go.
yeah, that's say
Is Denzel? See, that's one of those. Is Denzel Ward still top half of the
top
league
12
though?
at corner.
Yeah. No, right?
I
Because my first instinct is just to say fuck no. Like
I
it's
think
been a few
so.
years, right? I mean,
I think he is. He's probably
let's see.
12th.
Let's look up
I mean,
PFF. Whatever you.
you got
Let's see what they say.
obviously Sertan and then
Sertan,
what
Stingley, Christian Gonzalez,
McDuffie.
Witherspoon from the Seahawks, McDuffie, Quinion Mitchell, Denzel Ward at 7, J.C. Horn, Sauce Gardner, Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, see, I would say Denzel
I
was
guess,
good.
yeah. All right. So okay, so we got 2.5. 2.5 good players on your team, and a really bad offensive line, and a quarterback that's ranked in the 40s. He's the third. He's the what would that make him? The fourth best backup quarterback you could have. Well, no, actually, that makes him worse. Well, yeah, he would be a top 5 backup quarterback. I mean, that's not
I
bad.
mean, at 35, he would be a
Yeah,
top. I mean, yeah, because I
yeah.
mean, it's only 32, so that means that leaves
It's
33,
3,
34,
yeah.
33. So I mean,
But so at
he'd
least
be
at minimum top 5.
the third best backup quarterback.
It's bad, man. It's really bad. But I'm in agreement. We just are flip flopped on the top. Ravens and Bengals. I still think I just don't trust the Bengals. You guys got to show me. You're in that place now. Like I trust that the Ravens and Lamar can go win games in the regular season and get it done. It's just I don't know with the Bengals. Like they could show up and win 14, 15 games. And I'd be like, okay, that means they got it together. Everybody stayed healthy. The defense was really, really good. And you could also be like, yeah, they went 9-8 again. I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. They have a bunch. They have fucking 8 games where it's 42-37. You know what I mean? They lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that happening a few times. I did want to go back to the Steelers roster, and
Do they top 12?
yeah, because it's weird. because it's like
Is
Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Warren is your running
no,
back, Rico Dowdle, Caleb Johnson. They,
no,
they have a good
no. It's a
group
bunch
of
of
running
it's
backs.
yeah, but they're not top 12
No,
collectively, maybe.
collectively they would make one top 12 running back. But yeah, then you have DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman Jr. and Roman Wilson.
Yeah, but none of them is top 12. But
No, again,
Michael Pittman and DK Metcalf are sitting top 25 receivers, I think.
yes, yeah, yeah.
So you got two top 25 receivers, which is not bad.
That's true, but that's what I mean. Of like, and then Fryermuth is still there.
Byron is a top 12 in his position.
The big Washington, the big ass tight
Oh,
end.
Darnell Washington, he don't do nothing but come in and
He catch one or two of those just
block
post up
niggas
first
out the.
downs.
He's definitely not top 12.
No,
He's
no, no,
just
no.
good
I'm
at
not
what he
saying he's
do.
top 12. I'm just saying he's
Yeah.
decent.
Well, I think the only
Oh,
top
and they got
12 right
Jeremy
there.
Bernard. That was that was a first round pick or no? Second round pick.
Bernard, oh, the receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me see. Hold on.
that's a good pick.
Girl, stop knocking. Um, but yeah, the offensive line. I don't even know how to,
Don't even matter. I don't even know them niggas.
I was about to say I don't even know how to say his name.
That means he good.
Hawaiian dude. Hawaiian guy, Mason McCormick, Zach Frazier, Spencer Anderson, Dylan Cook. I don't know who any of those people are. I ain't gonna lie.
Frazier isn't he? I think Frazier might be decent.
Zach, the center. All right.
Yeah.
You tell me the center's pretty good. I'm okay.
That makes sense.
Sure, yeah. I mean, he's got
Yeah, no,
protection
I
on
think
both
Frazier
sides. I
is-
hope he's decent. You got to be pretty bad to be exposed as a center.
Yeah.
But defense, Derek Harmon, Yaya Black, Cameron Hayward still there. Jesus Christ. T.J. Watt, Peyton Wilson, Patrick Queen, Alex Highsmith, Joey Porter Jr., Jaquan Brisker, and
There's
Jalen
a lot
Ramsey.
of guys who are.
I
There's
forgot
a
he was
lot of
still
guys
there.
who's out of their prime
Yeah.
of the top 12.
Yes.
But they all at one point in their career were
Yeah.
in the top 12 of their, but they're all just out. The whole group sounds like a lot of guys who just hasn't hit that they ceiling yet to be the top 12, and a lot of guys who already passed their top 12 prime.
Are
So, I
we?
mean,
Here's a. I don't know. Is this a hot take? What is? Where does T.J. Watt ultimately
That's the same
end
thing I was
up
about to. Like as in his career.
in his
or-
career? Yeah, because you have the one crazy output year. Basically, because he has
Well,
3
he
years where he
almost
was
broke
just
the record.
like, yeah, and he has like these 3 years where it was 14 and a half, 15, 22. And then it looks, and he has he had 19 the other year, like a year later. So it's like, is he? But other than that, it's just kind of 7, 5.5, 11,
He's been
7.
hurt.
But that's what I
Hurt
mean. Like,
too.
does he end up like? Is where like
No,
he's
like not
he's
like
in
his brother.
No, hell no. But I'm just saying,
No,
like,
yeah,
he's
he's
in
not.
a weird spot, right? Like, especially this year. What is
Is
where?
he 100% healthy this year?
I don't know. But is he a top 12? Is he in that? Because he would be the one that
for
stands out to
edge
me
rushers?
instantly. Yeah, but
I gotta look that list up because it's the edge rusher. It's so deep right now. Like, I mean, we know who T.J. Watt is, but so just
Yeah.
because he's not in the top 12, don't mean you ain't gonna get top 12 flashes during the season.
let's look up some.
But
What's the first list of edge rushers?
I mean, you got Myles Garrett.
Here's a top
Hendricks,
10. Miles
Max
Garrett,
Crosby.
Micah Parsons, Will Anderson, Max Crosby,
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson, Daniil Hunter, T.J. Watt at 7, Nick Bosa, Brian Burns, Nick Benito at 10. So he's still there, but that's my thing. Is like, is he one of those? Is he one of these guys? Is he a Joe Burrow kind of for edge rushers, where it's like you're getting thrown in there for 4 years ago, in reality, because you haven't really been that productive since 2023.
I mean, because I was gonna say he's Benito, and I was like, shit, I kind of
Yeah,
like Benito right
little
now
more,
over
yeah.
TJ Watt.
But that's what I mean. You're kind of, the name is one of those things where I mean, yeah, he probably is top 12 because I don't know if you can go. I don't think you can name three more. So he's in that top. He's a good edge rusher at minimum. Do you think you get to three more?
Uh, DEs.
Yeah.
Nah, because a lot of other ones more rotational, probably.
Oh, let me see what like just the sack leaders were. Because names that weren't in there. Oh, see, those are linebackers. How does that work? That's weird.
It depends if you 4-3-3-4 type shit.
Yeah, because Tui Pelotu from the Chargers is because I mean even T.J. Watt is technically an edge rusher, but he's a linebacker.
Yeah, because he
But
in coverage too.
yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. I think getting Chase Young had a good 2 years, but I don't think he's above T.J. Watt.
Nah, not Chase Young. I honestly forgot about Chase.
So then, yeah, he's right there. He's right there in that, like, he's right at 11, 12, 10. So, yeah, that's a good one. But then, other than that, who is it just the one? Because then it's like you said, you've got a lot of guys who are like 18. Like DK Metcalf is probably 18 somewhere,
Right. Michael Pittman somewhere around that
somewhere
range
around
too.
here. Like even Aaron Rodgers is in the 20s probably. Like not quite at the bottom, but like
Yeah.
not quite
He's
in the
not he
middle.
definitely not top 12.
Yeah, he's not in the middle, so he's like fucking 21. So it's like, okay, he's cool. Patrick Queen, is that the other one?
Yeah, they got Patrick. Damn, he kind of like what happened last year with him when he came from the Ravens. I think he
That
had
was
a
two
decent
years
year
ago.
last year. Oh, was that too? Damn. Time done went by.
I mean, it's cool. 120, one sack, like 120 total.
He
So
says it's cool,
it's cool.
120. Like nigga, that's
Yeah, because what top of the league is those middle linebackers get 150, 140 probably. Because what Nick Bolton have? Didn't Nick Bolton have like a crazy number this year?
shit. I know he always
Oh, I can
tackling. That's
look.
all I know. Yeah,
God
I don't
damn.
know.
Top five is 183, 176, 174, 164, 162.
Yeah.
And then Schwessinger's at six with 156. Nick Bolton had 154. That's seven. So to be top 10, you had to get to 140 ish.
Hmm.
So that puts Patrick Queen at 27.
Who defense is always on the field for niggas to get 180? Who the hell was that?
Uh, that's a great call. The Dolphins linebacker,
Yeah.
Jordan Brooks.
Yeah,
Damn.
my God.
That's sick. Yeah, 180 is he definitely has CTE now.
My nigga is
190
tripping.
tackles. Fuck, dude.
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, like this division is just odd, man. Okay.
It's top heavy.
Oh, absolutely top heavy. All right, let's pivot real quick to the NFC North, and we can play the same game real fast. Hmm. I'm trying to think of how can we make this fun. Let's go okay. Vikings or Lions? I did this. Let's do the shittiest matchup first.
Mm.
The hesitation.
I'm gonna go Lions.
Okay, I was gonna say the hesitation makes me think that you're
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
you
no,
are
no,
you
no.
giving a little? Is there a little? Hey, maybe
No,
Kyler
there's
Murray
no
won't be bad.
no. That's your guy.
I mean, can he not
I
be
don't
bad? That's
I
the only
don't
thing.
know. Can he not?
I don't know, man.
Like, I mean,
But Vikings are at the
we didn't.
bottom, right? That's what
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Like, we're not finna play this game.
No.
We like they could do the same argument with them about top 12 roster and things like JJ. Probably
Yeah.
the only thing you can do right now and stuff like
Hawkinson, is
that. But
Hawkinson still
a top
there?
12, But top 12 tight end though? Maybe, yeah.
No, he
Off
was
name,
probably
shit. Off his name, might. But I just who's they run? They still got
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron
Yeah.
Jones
So
still, yeah.
I mean, I is he
Van Ginkel? No.
the linebacker?
Yeah, no, that's not top 12. No. No, like it's
Van Ginkel is
Blake
crazy.
Cashman was top 10 for total tackles. He was in there.
But is he a top 12 linebacker? I don't give a fuck about your tackles.
Mm, no, probably not. No.
He's just there all the time. He's just good at tackling. But
Yeah.
no, I just knew what the Vikings really all come to, well, it's more than that, but JJ and Kyler, this is whoever loses this, it probably hurts them more. And then whoever win don't do well, both these dudes, one gonna probably both of them could end up out the league, but both of them probably also could be back up somewhere else.
McCarthy
Like
and Murray, yeah. Yeah.
so, I
Carson
mean,
Carson Wentz time again. Remember those games? Remember some of those Vikings games?
is he the third guy on the team?
Yeah. He played like
Why?
4 games last year.
I don't want
Oh.
to see Carson Wentz play, bro. I'm
Carson Wentz
100%
played in
honest.
5 games. And there was one that I think the Pittsburgh game, it wasn't
No,
bad.
you gotta let JJ ride if that's the case, bro. You can't bring Carson Wilson. If he's not hurt, you gotta let JJ ride. Like if Kyler Murray just sucked and you gotta put JJ in, you gotta let JJ ride. You can't just switch to Carson Wentz like you gonna have a playoff hope. We know
But
you're not gonna have playoff hopes. So just let JJ ride
what does suck
and then
mean though? That's what the Kyler, because to me, whether or not they're even not bottom 5 is gonna be totally dependent on
fuck
Kyler Murray.
fuck is if he go in there and can't catch a snap, fumble snaps and throwing the ball to who know what because he's scared of D linemen's coming to him. You know, kind of like how he looked against the Rams in that playoff game.
Yeah, man, that was,
Like
come on, man, that was years ago.
I,
He has totally different issues now, like just not fucking throwing the ball on time
well, yeah,
because
that
he's
sucks.
5'8" and he can't see over the offensive line most games.
That's why he got to roll out every time he
But I
practices.
mean, what you don't like?
So
You don't like
Naylor,
21,
no,
21
no,
and
no, I like Naylor.
11, 10 and 5. I'm just looking at this. He's been hurt a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's half. Well, when you 5'8", how much he weighed? I mean, the nigga tackling you was 300 pounds, bro.
Because the 5 years, right? He's been in the league. He's played 7 years. This is 8th year. 5 games, 17 games, 8 games, 11 games, 14 games.
They played the full season once.
One time since 2020, since COVID, 2020. And that's kind of what I mean with Kyler Murray. I think there's 2 issues going on. It's his persona, because the Call of Duty shit, he doesn't study the plays. The people are just like, yeah, he just like when it comes to lunch and he just sits in the corner and talks and just doesn't talk. You know what I mean? It's like that's the weird shit added with his height, added with the weird things that happen on the field with him, like, and then you just kind of any good that does happen just gets thrown to the side. Because I think even last year he had moments where it was like, okay, like 2 years ago, especially when I was like, hey, Kyler Murray's like not bad. But now we're just here where this is it, bro. Like if you're not good, actively a good quarterback, you're just gonna be out of the league. Cause
We've seen shittier quarterbacks do good with JJ
yeah, that's what I'm like. You have a pretty like this is good. Addison, Jefferson, Jawan Jennings is even here too. Like Hawkinson,
and Naylor, right?
uh, mm,
Naylor's not on there. Who he?
nah,
Oh, he must have went somewhere else then.
But like, so you have, and the offensive line's not great. You're still in that kind of scenario where you're just with a maybe slightly below
Well,
average
he don't need a
offensive
line
line.
anyway because he needs to roll. So
True.
so the line shouldn't even matter to him because you was gonna get out the pocket anyway.
Move the motherfucking pocket out, boy. But so like,
Man,
the Vikings are just in a rough spot, man. I think the Vikings would be lucky if they win
I think they
what,
fucked
five
up
games?
when they let Sam Darnold go.
They have the 11th hardest schedule using last year's records going into this year. So I mean, if you win 5 games, you did well. Say it that way.
I hope him winning 5 games don't get him. And he's like, well, he did good with what he had. I'm like, well, if that man don't go back somebody up, and I'm not niggas in the pros are so lucky. Niggas get paid millions of dollars to back up and be like, well, you still could be something.
Yeah, just get 7 million
Like,
to just kind of go over film with the starter.
and
Throw against the
then
ones in practice.
and then come in and play 4 games and they don't care if you win them or not.
We just
Like,
forget you were on the team 2 years later. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
but oh, you up for contract? Damn, you trying to stay?
Boy,
Like, I don't know,
shout
but
out Chad Henne, man.
hey
That's
man,
a good
look,
version of it, where you get
Matt
remembered
Moore,
forever. Yeah,
he won a playoff game with us.
the
I
Matt
mean,
Moore
he
one
ain't
wasn't
Henny.
as. Yeah, Henne was
He
different
ain't
though.
Henny.
No,
You know,
yeah,
you know.
Henne was
He got the
different.
whole anything is possible, man. We know
Yeah,
that.
but
But I don't.
damn,
I
Vikings
just
are fucked.
yeah. The Vikings are who's better, Vikings or Browns?
Vikings. The Vikings at least have a chance to be good. Like it would be crazy as fuck, but there's way
Nigga
better
said
of a
they got
chance.
yeah. I mean, they ain't kind of the same quarterback scenario the Browns are in though.
No, hell no. At least you
Jay,
know. At least you know Kyler Murray can play football. It might not be great, but at least we know like he is a quarterback that can start.
I mean, we knew Watson can't start.
No, that's we done. That's done. That shit is over with. Bro, it's not 2021 anymore. Like it's over.
I
Look, okay.
mean,
Let's go to
I,
wait. Did we? Vikings only had two. That's what we ended up on. All right, Lions. So next, let's do this matchup. Lions, Packers.
Packers.
Packers over Lions. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. I think the Lions might progress a little, not progress, digress a little bit,
Regress.
or degress. Regress? I
Regress. I
used
think
every
we
noun
didn't use
except the
all of them
right
yet.
one. Like
Regression.
whatever. This
Yes.
ain't an English fucking
Regress to go back
podcast.
to an earlier, worse, or a less developed state. You made me. I have to wait. Is regress the right one? That don't even sound right now.
Shit. I should
Regress.
listen more English. But yeah, but I think they might regress a little bit.
I'm with you.
So I'm not too high on them. I think they spark that they was supposed to. They all try to go all in years, and it just didn't work out. And I think they know that too. That's why they let some of their pieces go to try to revamp it before it's too late,
Yeah.
rather than trying to keep riding with the same team and getting the same results. But
But I
they
mean, it kind
still,
of still is though.
I mean, yeah, but they kind of did it late too because they let everybody else in the other teams that they was beating on or get was minus the Vikings, uh, get better and and match they strengths and things like that. So I got the Packers. I think I mean, the Packers let go of. I mean, they got rid of some of their receivers, but they brought back more receivers. So it ain't like they not receiving real. But you know what it is with the Packers. I mean, Micah's hurt. We don't know when he's coming back. Probably what, Thanksgiving.
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Hold on. Go back to the Lions real quick. Cause I was just thinking. Okay, top 12. Gibbs,
Gibbs definitely.
St. Brown,
Golf.
yeah, Golf, Laporta,
Yeah.
Panay Sewell,
Hmm.
Aiden Hutchinson,
Yeah.
Jack Campbell, the linebacker,
Yeah.
Brian Branch, questionable safety.
Yeah.
So you got
Oh, the
7.
at safety, yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Burns top 12 safety, yeah.
So then that's 8. That's the most we've said so far out of the two divisions.
Yeah.
And now, okay, so I pointed that out because I really wanted to say, are the Lions in Cowboy territory from 2 years ago, where I said, hey, get a new quarterback now before it's too late. Before 2 years, everybody that we just named, their contracts are up. Because Goff has it looks like 4 years left on his. Amon-Ra St. Brown is good. Penei Sewell is locked in. Aiden Hutchinson locked in. But Laporta is up this year. Branch is up this year. Gibbs is up next year. Jack Campbell is up 2 years from now.
But that's good because if you said Goff is locked before, they ain't got to worry about his contract unless they extend him.
But are you getting into?
No, they got to save money for Gibbs because Gibbs. Look what what's your name got? Bijan just got Gibbs. You think Gibbs ain't gonna ask for that money?
But here, this is what I mean. Goff has a out, right? After next year, you could get off the contract for.
Okay. After next year, or
because you can.
Year?
There's an out in 20 after the 2027 season. So going into 2028,
okay.
You could get off it for $38 million dead cap, or you can pay him $69 million.
Getting off that contract.
Next year, he's going to make $62 million for sure.
What's the dead cap on? What's the dead hit on that?
No, you can't. You can't get out of that. If you cut him in, it's $80 million.
So he's there next year, definitely.
Absolutely, no question. So you basically are they? That's what I mean. Are they the top candidate?
So they locked in to next year, basically, with this roster.
So that's why, to me, it's like, is this a good candidate for, like, hey, what's the dude that I like from Baylor? Fuck, he was at Florida last year.
The quarterback?
Yeah. DJ Lagway. Is this one of those, hey, he's fallen in the first round now. He was top 15. He was the fourth
DJ Lagway plays for going to Baylor this year?
Yeah, fucked me up too, right? Yeah.
What the hell that happened? What? College football seems like the multiverse now, don't it?
It is. If you don't if you're not following a specific guy, like, it's really hard to, like, keep track of.
You talking about, like, get him late second, third round type pick?
No, I'm saying if he is a first round guy, but maybe he's falling into the end of, maybe he's like end of the first, top of the second, and you're the Lions, is that, like, are they the top candidate for, like, just take the quarterback because you have a fucked up situation? Like the Cowboys are in. What do? We just got to ride with Dak now because we refuse to draft somebody?
But my thing is, if you taking a quarterback, and I mean, do you just take the best available quarterback, or do you really do your due diligence and scout and be like, okay, I think this is the quarterback I like, but I think we could still get him in the third. Let's wait then, and then get the quarterback you like, who has all the attributes that you feel like you can work with, rather than forcing yourself to get DJ Lagway just because he's supposedly the best quarterback on the field.
And I just threw that name out there just because I like him.
I'm just using it as an example, just rushing to getting any quarterback because supposedly the paper says he's the best one available. Like, I just don't. If you got 2 years with Justin Herbert, then goddamn, Jared Goff, then I feel like just do your due diligence. If you know you got to keep him till next year anyway, like, you can really have time to scout for who you need. And you never know. It might be a trade package you can get with it, or you can go get somebody in the free agency so I wouldn't just rush and say you got to draft. Like, you can always have a bridge year with a decent quarterback if you're still going to have your pieces around them.
But who? I think the thing we went over with, like, our quarterback, or, like, we in a weird quarterback era, is going to start to play out more when you start. I think the guys that you're going to name 2 years from now that can be bridge quarterbacks, all those guys are going to be 35. Like, right now it sounds good at 32, 31, But 2 years from now, basically almost 3 years from now, going into the 28, 29 season, a lot of these guys you're going to name are going to be in
What
their
about
late, mid 30s.
what about Houston? Houston picking up CJ Stroud's 5th year option, then them not re-signing him and him going to the Lions.
Yeah, but that would be some miracle stuff. Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Yes,
I mean, you can see that happening too, though.
yeah, I guess. But what if CJ Stroud comes out this year and they win 12 games and they win the division, win
What
a
if,
playoff
yeah,
game,
but what if
and
they win 12 games, but it's because of the
and he
defense,
and
and
he
he's
doesn't
still out
just
there
turn his back and throw the ball into the fucking defense every other play.
throwing the ball at the dirt, like, whoa,
Oh
hold
shit!
on,
You
let's
guys
restart
are you
that
guys
play.
really trying to hit me?
Is this a game?
Whoa! What the fuck, guys? I thought we were just hanging out.
Scrimmage. It's not a
Yeah,
preseason, it's the
I
playoff.
don't I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
the fucking non-contact jersey on. No, no, CJ Stroud. But no, it's like, what are we so like right now? Like Tua is a backup quarterback, right? We talking about two? Like we're talking about guys like Tua or like a Mac Jones, because it can't be some of these other names that are on here as like the backup
Sleeper trade pick if they want them just for you can give us a third
or
rounder night
or
now. You
Kyler
can get
Murray.
Gus Ness, you can get Nussmeyer from our practice from our
No,
hey, he been slinging that bitch. You can
that
get him for a third rounder right now.
what's
Come
the
on.
quarter? What's the third
It's
string quarterback that everybody liked that we used to have? The white dude. He was small. Damn, I wish I knew.
I know you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
I think he ended up being on Arizona. Funny enough.
Oh yeah. They cause they signed one of our coaches and they brought him over. Shane Boucher.
Saint Shane Bouchel.
Or whatever his name was, yeah.
Like those guys literally just never play football.
But Nussmeyer, everybody knew it ain't
No,
shameful shit. Nobody knew Nussmeyer was at
Nussmeyer
LSU.
is gonna be Shane Bouchel. I hate to tell you this.
Hey, nigga, I'm trying to get a third rounder out of it, bro. Hold on.
Wait, Shane Bouchel played a game last year? He's
In Arizona?
no for us. Wait, when he didn't start, but he threw four. Wait, no, he did. Oh my god!
Did he come back?
Hold on, I gotta see the game
Oh,
log.
we must have signed him back because he got cut and we signed him because he knew the offense.
This
Because
is the
remember we was
only game he's ever played in his whole career. Week
how
17
many picks
against
he
the
throw?
Raiders. That's right, and he got in. He got in, and it was like tied. Do you remember that? And he threw a fucking Hail Mary or some shit. That was the shit. There was some weird shit at the end of the game. Oh, I can't
Bro,
remember.
I don't remember. I tried to forget the end of last season to the fullest. Like,
There was some controversy. I don't remember what it was, but it was some weird shit.
how many strikeouts this man had?
Either way, yeah, like
Shane Boucher.
I just don't. I wonder like at some point, I wonder if the
Dude,
NFL ever comes around to like what I'm saying of like, hey, instead of waiting till we don't have a quarterback to try to
or
find a
just
quarterback, let's just sign a guy in the second round 2 years ahead of time. That way, like maybe there's a chance he's good. A la Jordan Love is a perfect example of that. Like a guy
or
who's like,
I'll
is he
or
really a first round guy? Like, but we can
I
sit him on
think
the bench for 3 years and he might be good
somebody
then.
like I think who's gonna be good after they get rid of their quarterback is Jalen Milrow.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I was gonna say
I,
the Cowboys have
just or Jalen Hurts. He wasn't the first rounder, was he?
second round pick set for 2 years basically, or like 1.5 years.
Yeah.
What's the backup for the Cowboys right now? Dude from the Patriots, super arm, Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Joe Milton is one of those like, could Joe
Hey
Milton,
guys.
if Dak stinks it up next year, could Joe Milton come in next year when after Dak has because Dak has the same void year. So it's like, could he
Yeah.
come in and do that
Well,
and kind of
Dak don't give a fuck. That nigga making
yeah,
$30,000 a fucking second down
yeah.
in Dallas. Like he don't. Lord
But
have mercy.
but could he be like these high contract mid level quarterbacks, like at some point you have to look up and be like, are we're closer to being the Cardinals than we are to the Rams, right? If you're the Lions, you're not looking at it like, oh, we got a real chance to just go toe to toe with the
Closer
Rams.
to closer to the Cardinals than they are the Rams.
Yes.
Ah,
You're close. You are absolutely closer to being the
how close?
commander.
Because you saying because it's like 49%, 51. Like
No, no,
what
no, no, no. Okay.
like
So like you're closer to being okay, so cuz you're in a good division, right? So
right.
if you look at like NFC East, the
Oh, okay, I
Commanders,
get you. I get you.
the NFC West Cardinals, uh the Raiders for the AFC West, like
The
you're
Miami Dolphins for the
the
East,
Dolphin,
AFC
you're,
East.
I mean, the Jets and the Dolphins. That one gets a little
If
weird,
the
but
J-
the
if the
Browns,
Jets suck more than the Dolphins next year, they need to move that
yeah,
organization.
Browns,
But
Titans, you are closer to being the worst
yeah,
team in your division with the
then you are the
Vikings
best.
than you
The
are being the best in your conference. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. And so that's what I mean by like you're way closer to being the worst team in your division than you are to going to the Super Bowl right
yeah.
now as this year's playing out. So like you might have you teams like that. I think should give it a thought of like what we're gonna do going forward. Because look at the Cowboys. Cowboys fans were, oh, hey, this the year again. Hey, we won whatever 10 games last year. We're gonna be better than that. And that's what middling teams think every time. Is like we're getting better because we just had a year where we got better. No, middling teams go
Mm.
back and forth. And right now, the Lions are a team. They had the 2 year window where all those guys were super young, and now it's been 2 years of like you kind of okay, cool. Like I did cool, and I think now you
Like
might,
like the Lions probably will make wild card.
yeah. But that's worse
That's
than that
but
is
that's
nowhere near where you thought you would
where they
be.
were. Yeah,
2 year,
yeah.
two
Two
years
years from
ago,
the
you thought
you
you were
thought you
gonna.
was gonna be in the Super Bowl. You thought your window
Yes,
was open for 5 years or some shit like that.
exactly. You brought Jared Goff in, and you're like, oh,
They was
we're a
making
real
moves like we're
team.
gonna be here.
Yeah, Montgomery and Gibbs, you had Sonic and Knuckles, you had the whole shit going, and now you're kind of like, hey, yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna be
A wild
in the
card team.
playoffs. Okay, cool, but that's not where you expected to be. And then teams like that, the next year usually isn't better. Your next year is usually like, hey, we missed the now we won 7 games, and we really
And
got
we
to
back
figure
to
it
the
out.
Lions. Oh,
Yeah, and now you're the Cowboys. What they just did. Hey, playoffs. Hey, we beat the Buccaneers. Everything's looking up. We're only going to get better from here. And the next year it's like, ooh, we just barely made the playoffs and we got beat in the first round. Ooh, shit, now we out of the playoffs. It's like you're real close to being in that same boat. But yeah, the Lions are just in a weird, and they could get it back going. I just think Ben Johnson mattered
like I said,
way
they
more
got
than people
a
thought.
yeah. I would say because they got a decent like even with Jameson
Yeah,
Williams, they got a decent receiving squad
they
too.
have a
Tim Patrick is
really
it?
good team.
Yeah. It's
And
just
why didn't you
the
win more games
division.
last year?
I just think the other teams ahead of them are better.
Yeah, and you also lost your coordinator, who was probably the best. This admit like second or he was top 3 offensive coordinators in
Yeah.
the league, and he went and he turned a team that was doing poorly into a team that kind of made a run that like you know what I mean
Hmm.
that we'll talk about in a second. He took that team and totally flipped them, and now they're going up and you're going down.
Yeah.
And so like that's a big thing to me. But I'm with you. I so right now we got Vikings, Lions right here. And then we get to Packers or Bears. Who goes at the top of this division? It's a good. That's why I want to save it for last because it's good. Like
I'm going. I mean, I'm going Bears.
okay, I to me there. I feel like whatever you said, there was no real wrong answer here because
Yeah. I'm just
uh, I'm
I'm
skeptical.
going Bears because I'm going head coach,
Yeah,
and I'm going just what I in the end what I saw last
vibes.
year
The
at the end of
vibes.
the
Yeah,
season. Like,
vibes are
and
good.
then yeah, and then I just I said about the Jordan Love and his goofiness, bro. But
Yeah,
like, oh shit, that's your guy. I mean, I like him when he's good. I just hate the goofy shit.
yeah.
Like, and then that's the thing that's go. I mean, Caleb do some goofy shit, but sometimes his goofy
It's
shit
not the
turns into
same.
a fucking 50-yard touchdown throw.
Yeah. But
Like,
I
so
gotta
it's
go
just
watch. I'm now that you say that, I'm about to go watch
like,
that play as soon as we get done. I'm
so
about
it's
to go
just
watch
like
that shit. Oh my
watching the
god.
shit, him running back to the 50-yard line, and he throw the bitch up. Just like, hey, so that's what it's just like. It's just you get what I'm saying about
Yeah.
the trust in that. So, but it ain't like I don't like Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love,
Mm-hmm.
but I think if I had to choose going into this season who I would pick to win that division, I would probably pick the Bears. It's gonna be close though. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers win. Like it ain't gonna be like, oh my God, how did the Bears let that shit go? Because I think both of them are going to make the playoffs next year. I mean this
Yeah,
year.
I think
So
you could get all you could get three in again. I don't see why not.
that's if the West don't send too.
No, though I think the West could that work out. No, the West could still send two.
Oh, that means the South only can send one.
Yeah, everybody else sends one. Just NFC East, NFC South, and the rest of the fucking everything else is
I
just
don't
the
know
North and
because
the
I think
West.
the East gonna send two.
We'll have to get to that. We'll have to discuss that at a later time. But okay, let's play the game with the Packers because I think this is a fun team to do that. To good who? How many good players do they
I
have?
think they just got a bunch of good role players rather than top 12
So
players.
off the top is Jordan Love and Micah,
Micah,
right? Tucker Craft probably is in there.
J- Jacob, Josh Jacob.
Yeah,
I
he
think
kind of
so.
has to be right.
Yeah,
Because what he run for like 1,600 yards last year? I don't know. That was 2 years ago. 1,300 yards. He only had 900 yards last year. 13 touchdowns. That's still pretty. And he missed 2 games though. So yeah,
13 touchdowns. He's a fucking goal line running back. But they got a backup running back that's decent too, though. That's probably why. But I mean, they don't got no top 12 receiver, but they got a good group.
Watson, Reed, Matthew Golden. Yeah, Sky
They
Moore.
young. Who?
Sky Moore.
Scout plays on the Packers.
Yeah.
He's still finding his way around, ain't he?
Chiefs love. I mean, the Packers love getting like the a kind of discarded slot receiver from the Chiefs, bro. And it
Eh,
never. It hasn't worked yet.
no, Scout. No, but
But yeah.
yeah, that's a good group.
Tucker
That's a good
Craft
top three.
and Luke Musgrave. The problem
That's
there's a huge problem here though. The offensive line. Because I knew
that sounds like a lot of those teams.
because we're right now. I don't know what this is. This is a fantasy website. They are ranked 28.
And that leads to goofy shit.
Yes, and that's going to lead to a
And that's the
lot of goofy shit.
that and Josh Jacobs running.
Another website has them ranked 27, just ahead of the Browns. And that's kind of, and then you look at the defense, and the defense is not Javon Hargrave, yeah, Wyatt, Luke Van Ness, Cooper, Zaire Franklin is kind of like out of. He's got to be 30, so he's got to be like tiptoeing out of his prime.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's just kind of the defense is just kind of glued together around Micah, which was my biggest gripe.
once right, and his that's why all Packers fan is every time I ask a true Packers fan, it's like 10 and 7. I'm
Yeah,
like 10-7 is would you allow it? They're like, I think we're gonna go 10-7. I'm like, you're not gonna win a division being 10-7.
not with the
That's
Bears
what,
riding
and that's where
high.
all my and then because I mean I follow football and the Packers enough, but after asking all my friends who like real big Packers fans and deep into it, and they
Mhm.
all saying 10-7, I'm like, See, I knew I was going back and forth with the Bears, but I knew my Bears was. I'm like, y'all don't trust the Packers as much as
Ooh. They,
every.
they play NFC East, AFC East. And they're fucking out of conference, out of whatever, the separate games
Yeah.
are. One of them is the Rams.
Mm,
The other one is, I guess they play the NFC South.
that's not bad. I mean, that's 4 wins.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, it's just the Cowboys. That's what it is. No, that's not.
Mhm.
So yeah,
They could
NFC's.
lose that game.
So basically, you're playing, but that's rough that you're playing the NFC East, or not NFC East. I guess that's not that bad though. How do they have the number one hardest schedule somehow? It's just because the NFC North was so stacked last year.
Who does the Packers?
No, the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Packers. The Packers were up there too. No, the Bears have
No, the
number.
Packers not. The
The
Packers is
Bears is
number.
number one. Packers is number
Yeah,
three.
because I looked this up the other day, and because we was number 6 or 7,
Yeah, but
something like that.
somehow the Lions are at 27.
Because it goes off opponent's win percentage from last
And
year.
who you play, and yeah, okay, yeah,
And
based on the divisions, who you end up playing.
yeah, because they played since they was in third place last year, they played the third place teams
That's
and stuff
right.
like that.
Damn. But yeah, so the Packers, I'm with you though. Bears over the Packers right now, just because they're just weird. I don't like the hey we're giving up four guys for one guy. I just don't like that. Especially Micah is not Miles Garrett like level.
Right.
As much as he gets the numbers, it's kind of
There's tape out there to control his type of play style.
yeah, he
Where
doesn't
where
totally dominate games. That's the problem with me. It's like he's a big flash. He's kind of like Chris Jones in a way, where he's not down to down affecting just like monstrous effect on every snap, but then he just flashes. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit, that's why he's that good. And I kind of get that same thing, except
they type of game style affects the game when they don't need to affect it. If you get what I'm saying, if you know what I mean,
true.
like
I was just gonna say,
I don't need to make a play for. Sometimes what I do makes a play for somebody else.
yeah, and I think Chris Jones actually does that at a higher level because he is on the interior.
Right.
So him just
Being
getting
on
a
the
double
edge, all you
team,
gotta, yeah,
yeah, an interior double team automatically is making you more effective to the rest of your team than what happens with Micah sometimes, where they just run the ball at him. Like that's it. We're just gonna run the ball at you now, like tire you down because you're 6'2", 210, and you kind of just wear out. But the Bears. Let's go over to the Bears. Let's do because the weirdest thing is I think the Bears have who do they have? What's their Caleb?
you would probably put Caleb.
Loveland at tight end.
Yeah, Loveland. Not none of that. I mean, they got a good group of receivers, but I don't think it's
No.
no
Roma
top
Dunze,
12. Who's
Luther Burden, Khalif Raymond, Scotty Miller,
what about that? Don't think it still got Cole
Cole
Komet, right?
Kmet, yeah. But he's not,
Yes, he's not top 12, but that's a good core guys.
yeah.
Like who's the running back again?
DeAndre Swift, and then
There we go.
the backup, Kyle Monagai, whatever.
Oh yeah, hey, he went crazy.
He was,
That
yeah,
when yeah.
he was nice. Especially that one playoff
Yeah.
game where he was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
then,
Manangai, yeah, you're right.
Monangai,
But
yeah.
I mean
totally forgot how to say
defensively
that shit. God
I
damn. But
mean
defensively,
defensively,
it's like
Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson's probably top 12, right?
Yeah.
That was a very soft yeah. Yeah.
No, he is. I think Jalen Johnson's top 12.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I
Uh,
mean, if he's not, he's in that. He's 15. Like he's in the top half of the league at least.
I'm trying to think who else on their team. Shit.
Xavier McKinney. Oh no, that's wrong. That's Green Bay. I'm about to say Kobe Bryant. Um,
Kobe from KU, Kobe Bryant.
no, the other Kobe Bryant.
Uh,
There's a third. There's a third NFL corner named Kobe Bryant. It's three of them niggas, but it's spelled. They're all spelled differently.
Kobe and something with a Y.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
That one was Coby. It's yeah, that shit is crazy. Uh,
I like Jalen
yeah,
Johnson.
Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, Devin Bush, T.J. Edwards. Yeah, I guess it's three, maybe four if you throw in one of the linemen: Braxton Jones, Joe Tooney, Garrett Bradbury, Jonah Jackson, Darnell Wright. Is Joe Tooney still a
Darnell
top?
White, right?
I think so.
I think not an offensive lineman guru, but I think
I see same. Let's see where they ranked. Let's see where they're ranked in this in the same shit I was looking at for the Packers. Bears are 5. So there you go. I was about to say, yeah, their offensive line it just feels better. It felt better last year.
well, the names sound like I've heard them before. That's why I'm like, well,
Yeah.
those names sound familiar. Like,
Let's see. Do they have one? They at tackle: Sewell, Trent Williams, Tristan Wirfs, Mailata, Tunsil,
because we had two in the top
Darnell
10.
Wright. Yeah, Darnell Wright
Yeah,
is
that's what the
6. That's why when you said it, I was like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds yeah. So yeah, 10. I wonder if they have one of the guards because I feel like one of the guards' names sounds
probably
familiar too.
Tooney.
Well,
Joe
Tooney,
Tooney used to
yeah.
play for the Chiefs.
So yeah, I guess Tooney is probably top 10, right?
Yeah, if we doing 12, then yeah, top 12 guard. If he was on the free agency right now, he'd definitely be picked up as soon as it like
Yeah,
he'd have some.
Joe Tooney is listed 5 for guard/centers. So yeah,
Yeah, so
but
I
yeah,
mean,
that's a good offensive line then. So that but okay, so then you have that's 5.
5 people.
Yeah, Caleb, Tooney, Darnell Wright, or I guess it's 4. Jalen Johnson.
And then everybody else is then you got a real good solid of people who's like top 20 ish
Oh,
in their
Loveland.
perspective.
Loveland is
Oh
5.
yeah, Loveland.
That
There
is
we go.
5. Okay. So yeah,
Crazy
that's
because
pretty good.
the the Lions still got more, but somehow we don't
Yes.
trust them enough.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the quarterback and the offensive coordinator scenario. Because the reason we like the
Well,
Bears right
coach
now,
too.
yeah, I'm just saying the coach for the Bears is basically the offensive coordinator.
Right. Yeah.
So, and that to me, that's the big
Well,
X
you met
factor
it.
here.
Well, you gave the offensive coordinator for the Lions at the time, who opened up the offense and made Jared Goff sling that bitch. You gave him a fucking one in maybe not one in a lifetime because we've seen quarterback, but a real top generation talent
Yeah,
at quarterback, and then didn't think he wasn't gonna do good
do
with. I mean,
something
I
with
just
it.
didn't. Yeah. So, and then like I said, they got a real good young core. And that's gonna be their issue when it's time to pay all them niggas, because all of them is gonna be up at the same time.
Who?
Them in the same era, right? Caleb, did he get an extension yet? Caleb?
I don't. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it would be this year
Then you still got
or maybe
Loveland.
next
You got
year.
Luther Burden. You got what they gonna do with Cole Komet.
He's not eligible
Uh,
till after next year.
okay, so like I said, Cole Komet, Luther Burden. Who's the other Roma
Roma
Dunze?
Dunze.
Like they're gonna have to start paying Deion. I mean, I'm running my non-guy. If they like him, do they keep him? But
But running
if
backs
he
ain't getting
haven't,
shit, so
yeah, but yeah, they not. He ain't gonna get shit.
you're not
But
getting 10. You're getting under 10 for sure.
10 a year.
Yeah. Fucking
How
what?
much did be?
Christian McCaffrey went and got 12 or 13, and that was like game
But
breaking.
Bijan just signed though. What did Bijan just get?
Let's see.
Because Gibbs gonna get higher than that.
3 years, 75 million.
So 25 a year.
Yeah. Yep.
But we ain't Managa not getting 25, so we ain't
Fuck
saying that.
no.
Like, fucking Gibbs is gonna probably get 25 and a half. They're not even gonna go that much more than
Yeah.
him. But
Oh damn, he signed 2 days ago. I didn't even see that shit.
yeah, it came to my underdog shit. That's the only reason I seen it.
Damn.
But I mean, it's a good core run. I mean, the offense is good enough to work.
Yes.
Like somebody like Ben Johnson is not an idiot, and he's not gonna go to a team where it's like, why would I go to that team and they don't even do what I like to do the best
Yep.
and sling that bitch around? So
And
I
they
don't know. I
doing
think
it.
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I don't know the under over for the Bears, but I think they fucking around probably 12-5. I think I had the Bears at 12-5. Packers sitting somewhere like 11.
9.5.
They all because they got the hardest schedule.
I bet. How much you want to bet the Packers is the exact same? Nine and a
They probably got
half.
them. So they don't know who winning that division
They're
basically.
basically asking you. Whoever you think is going to win the division, take the over for 10 games.
Yeah, basically.
Whoever gets to 10 games is probably going to win the division.
Shit, you fuck around, put the over for both of them, hit on it on both of them, and somebody just don't win the division.
I might have to put that in. I think the Bears are.
I think the Bears win over 9.5. I think they
Yeah.
win 10 games.
I'm about to say it probably should be 10.5 or 11 basically.
Now and then you might need to put that in now because I think that's gonna go up after the preseason.
True.
But if you might be shaking a little bit with the Packers until their last couple of weeks, but
Yeah,
then
that's
they're gonna
true.
bust it too.
But okay, so Panthers, Vikings, Eagles, Jets, Falcons, Patriots, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Saints, Lions, Jags, Dolphins, Bills, Packers, Lions, Vikings.
All 9.5.
Huh? No, I'm saying this is the Bears' schedule.
Oh, I'm thinking like, damn, all those teams is 9.5. Like,
So
what the
you
fuck?
could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-4 at week 9 at minimum, probably because you're gonna probably beat Carolina, Vikings, Jets for sure,
Yeah,
Falcons probably for sure, Tampa for
yeah,
sure, and then you've
yeah.
got like 2 to 3 questionables that'll really tell what your season is. That's Eagles, Packers, Patriots,
I think they beat the Eagles.
Seahawks.
I don't think the Seahawks gonna be as good.
And I really think like Eagles and Packers are the ones that are real questionable. Seattle is like Seattle probably wins that game at this point if they come out like the same as they like riding high off of fucking Super Bowl. Then yeah, but so you could come in 6-3, and then you go into that fucking weird stretch. Saints is a dub, put you at 7-3. Lions, hopefully you win at least the home game one. Put you at 8-3. Jags, you should beat the Jags. Miami, that's
That's a
9.
dub.
And now you go Buffalo, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, and all you gotta do is win one game in 4 weeks, basically. And even worst case scenario, we say you lose all the questionable ones. You need to win 2 games in 4 weeks going into the end of the season.
Right. And if it's for the division,
And you play 3 division teams, so if you don't win
right,
2 of those, you're pretty fucked
you
anyways.
out the division, right.
And if you don't have 8 wins going into those last 4 games, that means you probably already lost 2 division games, or at least one of
Mhm.
the other, at least the Packers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's one of those. I think the strength of schedule thing is always based on last year, and you have like a
Yeah.
team like like the Lions, where it's like, are the Lions going to be just as good as they were last year? Are they going to be better than they were last year? The
Because I
Patriots,
think that because I think the Panthers are gonna be better than they were last year.
yeah, Panthers won 9 games last year or something like that, or 8. Did they win? They might have won 8
Hey,
games. But I think we're in agreements.
8-9.
Agreements. So AFC North, we had Ravens, Bengals. We both have swapped at 1 and 2. 3 Steelers, 4 Browns, And AFC or NFC North, total agreements. Bears 1, Packers 2, Lions 3, Vikings 4.
Yeah.
I would show it to you. Just ignore how you can't see that shit's backwards. Just ignore the Vikings. I forgot to put the N when I wrote it down because I was talking. And I looked at it like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, so I think that's a. So let's do what teams we want to do next. That's the real question here to end this podcast off. Southwest or East?
Mm.
Because two, one.
Let's do South. Let's get that
Okay,
out. This.
I was gonna say there's one option here that's just really bad. Everything the
That
other
one.
two are like fine. That's the one.
Let's get South out the way.
I'm gonna have to fucking
We
start looking
we
at the
already know
teams
which one we
now.
ending on. Like we
Oh,
already know which one we ending on. Like
ooh,
we gotta throw it up.
yeah, boy.
You gotta throw it up. What?
The West is the best one though. That's the craziest
Yeah, that's what I said.
combination
That's
of
the one we
teams.
ending on.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah. All right. That was a good pod. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you, and we will see you next time to do the AFC and the NFC South.
Peace.
Yeah, that shit about to.